Hey book lovers, I'm Raechel Wong, one of the voices bringing Jennifer Yu's Grief in the Fourth Dimension to life. Today we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at the audiobook process and how... Ooh. Really, room? It likes to leave notes. What was it like to narrate Grief in the Fourth Dimension? I'll give that one to my co-narrator. Tim?
Wow. What was it like to narrate? It was a huge... I did not know what I was getting into. This took me on a ride, and which, you know, obviously every great book should. But Jennifer Yu has such a command of the language, has such a command of the experience of coming of age and going through real emotional turmoil and how friendships and relationships are affected by that. Circumstances. I went on a ride, such a ride with this one, and I did not expect, I mean, I had to have the tissue too. I mean, you know, you're going from one moment laughing and totally, you know, just having absolutely fun time to just all of a sudden the tears are flowing. It's the human condition, the human experience, and she just was spot on with how she treated every word. Yeah, it was awesome to narrate this. Hey, Tim Lounibos here. I am co-narrating Jennifer Yu's wonderful YA novel, Grief in the Fourth Dimension, with an extremely talented narrator named Raechel Wong. You may have... Oh. This is how, when you read the book or listen to the book, this is how the room communicates to us. And it's asking a question. What was it like to narrate Grief in the Fourth Dimension? Oh, I think Raechel's here. So, Raechel, what do you say?
Great question. Thanks, room. Thanks, Tim. I would say that narrating Grief in the Fourth Dimension was a roller coaster, but every moment was a joy. What I mean by roller coaster is that Jennifer Yu is so talented at capturing all the robust dimensions of grief, the lows of, you know, the pain that you feel, but also the highs of the fond memories that you have of someone that has passed or people that you've lost touch with. And it was a joy. It was bittersweet, and there were some really tough moments to get through, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Hey everyone, I'm Raechel Wong, one of the co-narrators of Jennifer Yu's upcoming YA novel, Grief in the Fourth Dimension. We're giving you a little sneak peek into the audiobook narrating Oh! The room's got another note. Let's see. It says, please ask Tim, how would you describe Jennifer Yu's writing? Tim, I'll let you take that one.
It's really quite brilliantly wonderful. And the idea that it just has heart. Her words have heart. Her story has heart. It connects you. You're connected with so many others, like people that you wouldn't even think about maybe identifying with. You totally identify with in this book. Her writing's just wonderful, brilliant, otherworldly. Hey guys. Tim Lounibos and Raechel Wong here again to discuss Jennifer Yu's YA novel, Grief in the Fourth Dimension. Oh, this book. It's so entertaining, impactful, thought-provoking. This is how the room communicates with us through little notebook messages that you'll also find out in the book. And it says, please don't forget about me, Tim. Okay, I'm sorry. No hurt feelings, no offense meant. And please ask Raechel how she would describe Jennifer Yu's writing. Raechel?
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, room. That's a great question. Jennifer Yu's writing, I would say, it's sublime. It's beautiful. It's evocative, and it's efficient. There are not a lot of wasted words, and that is something only a very talented writer with a mastery of English can do. I just knew when I was pre-reading and when I was actually narrating that it was going to be amazing, because every word, every thought just flowed into the next, and that's how you know a book is going to be good. Hey friends, I'm Raechel Wong, a co-narrator for Jennifer Yu's new YA novel, Grief in the Fourth Dimension. and I'm so excited about this title. My co-narrator Tim and I are going to be... Oh, I guess we'll just skip to the Q&A. It says, who is your favorite character to narrate in Grief in the Fourth Dimension and why? Well, my favorite character to narrate was definitely Caroline's mom. I felt that she was particularly well written. You could tell that there was a lot she wanted to say, but because of what she was going through, she had a hard time sharing her feelings and being vulnerable with her entire family. You know how that is. Not only was this a great challenge for me as an actor, but it was also a lot of fun to perform. Tim, what about you? Do you have a favorite character?
Hey, Rach. My favorite character. Let's see. I got to say Kenny. He's the male lead. And I don't know how much to say, because if I say too much, maybe that says something about me. But I connected with Kenny I connected with all of them. But Kenny, there was just something. He had so much going for him. But there was something also that there was like a dichotomy. He was a dichotomy, and obviously had real issues that he was dealing with that people didn't foresee. And I would have to say that I had the same thing in high school and college. I always thought of myself as a dichotomy. And then I close second in a way is The Room. So I just had fun with the voice of The Room, I think you would say. But you guys got to get this book. It's brilliant. Hey guys, Tim Lounibos here. I wanted to discuss my narrating process because I thought apparently The Room doesn't think that my narration process is interesting, because another question. This is actually very interesting. If when you died, you were given an opportunity to communicate with family and friends, what electronic device would you use and your message? Wow. I have to say, I'm a little old school. I'm going to say a fax machine. And my message would be printed out in nice paper that I love you. Please don't worry about me. Don't dwell on what happened. Move forward. Live life, and do it wonderfully. Live life to the fullest. Raechel, what about you?
Ooh, great question. What devices and what messages? I'd probably choose smartphones, and the medium would definitely be memes. I communicate with a lot of my friends and family through memes and with memes, as I'm sure a lot of us do. And the messages, probably wouldn't change that much. I would just want them to know that I see them, I love them, and to remind them of the amazing memories and inside jokes we've had. So it would be pretty similar, and hopefully it would bring a smile to their face, because that's my favorite thing in the world to do. Hey everyone, Raechel Wong here, sharing some more behind the scenes from Jennifer Yu's upcoming YA novel, Grief in the Fourth Dimension. Let's get started. Sorry, I'm waiting for the Q&A to start. It usually happens about now, and the note drops. Hello, room. Maybe now? How about now? Now? Oh, there it is. This one's for Tim. What surprised you most about narrating Grief in the Fourth Dimension?
Yeah, the fact that the way that this book just sort of went in me, into my very core, and just had, the book had its way with me, and in a wonderful way, in an impactful way, in a way that just made me think about it. I narrate a lot of books these days, and this one continues to stay with me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's how I was surprised. Hey guys, Tim back. As you know, Raechel and I have been getting questions delivered to us from The Room. In the book, it's a really good question. What is The Room? Jennifer Yu, I got to tell you, the author, she's brilliant. She's up and coming, and I'm expecting so much out of her in the future. This book is amazing, but Grief in the Fourth Dimension has a room where Kenny and Caroline are, after they pass away, they find themselves there. The room communicates through them, through these messages. And what is the room? Is the room purgatory? Is it a heavenly way station? And who's sending the messages? Is it God? Is it a heavenly being? I mean, these are things really to ponder, but the room wants me to ponder something else. What surprised you most about narrating grief in the fourth dimension? Raechel, how about you?
Another great question. I would say the most surprising thing about narrating grief in the fourth dimension was how easy it was to relate to each and every character. Everyone has opposing wishes and desires because Jennifer Yu has created such a web of conflict that is fascinating to read and experience, but you feel for each of the characters. They are all relatable, and as a narrator, I felt like it was not difficult to step into all their shoes. Jennifer Yu has a real talent for writing relatable characters, so this book is really special, guys.